Welcome to Madison College. Today, you will learn about the different options for paying for college and the steps you need to take to receive federal financial aid to pay for your education. The very first step to receiving federal financial aid is to complete the FAFSA. You will complete the FAFSA once a year at studentaid.gov. The FAFSA opens on October 1st of each year. After you complete the FAFSA, your application will be sent to the schools you listed. Usually within 1-2 weeks, we will receive your FAFSA and update your My Madison College account. After we receive your FAFSA, you may receive a notification that you have to-do list items. This just means you need to submit further documentation before your FAFSA can be processed. To check for to-do list items in your My Madison College account, log in and go to the Communications tile, where you will find to-dos assigned to you. All communications from the Student Financial Support Services Department are electronic, so it is a good idea to check both your My Madison College account and your Madison College email at least once a week. After you have completed all your assigned to-do list items, we will send you a financial aid award in your My Madison College account. This is where you will need to accept or decline the amount of financial aid you wish to use. Click on the Financial Aid tile. You will see your financial aid award summary along with any items you need to formally accept or decline. Be sure to take this action to keep your financial aid process going. The information you submitted on your FAFSA determines which type of financial aid you are eligible for. If you are eligible for grants, we automatically accept those for you, because grants are basically free money, and who doesn't want that? If you are eligible for loans, you will need to actually hit accept or decline to receive those funds. Always remember to only borrow what you need when it comes to loans, because you have to pay that money back once you graduate. By completing the FAFSA, you could be eligible for any or all of these types of federal financial aid: grants and scholarships, work-study, subsidized loans, or unsubsidized loans. Grants and scholarships are free money that you do not need to pay back. You can apply for Madison College scholarships each semester by completing the online application at madisoncollege.edu/scholarships. These scholarships do have deadlines, so make sure you check them out earlier rather than later. Work-study funds are earned by working a job on campus. Yes, you must find a job and work to receive these funds. Work-study funds are paid bi-weekly based on the amount of time that you work, similar to a regular job. These funds are deposited into your checking or savings account and would not go toward your tuition balance. In a Madison College work-study position, you can work up to 20 hours per week. For our current work-study salary rates and more information, see our website, madisoncollege.edu/work-study. Loans can help you pay for tuition and college-related expenses, but do have to be paid back after you graduate or are no longer enrolled. There are different types of loans: subsidized and unsubsidized. Subsidized loans are loans that do not accrue interest while you're in school. The interest rate for the subsidized loan is set by the federal government at a fixed rate, meaning it will never change unless you consolidate your loans someday. Unsubsidized loans do begin accruing interest as soon as you begin to borrow the funds, and interest rates are also set by the government. Both loans have school deferment, meaning they do not require payments while in school. You must also be enrolled in at least 6 credits each term to be eligible for these loans. Visit studentaid.gov/understand-aid/types/loans for more information about these loans, including current interest rates and repayment details. If you choose to borrow subsidized or unsubsidized loans, you are required to complete a master promissory note and entrance loan counseling. This is required the first time you borrow loans. Both items will show up on your to-do list in your My Madison College account after you accept the funds. This step is required before the funding disperses. Financial aid funds will begin to disperse to the school after the Pell recalculation date, or PRD. This date can be found at madisoncollege.edu/pell-recalculation-date. On this date, we lock in all students' enrollment for the term. This is important for those who are receiving the Pell Grant because the amount of the Pell Grant you receive is dependent on the number of credits you're in. You will want to make sure that your enrollment is set by the PRD so that your Pell Grant is paid in the amount of credits you're taking for the term. The financial aid money will begin to pay students' tuition and fees after the PRD, usually within a week. The funds will come directly to the school, pay your tuition and fees, and if you have extra funds beyond your tuition and fees, you would receive a refund. Your refund will be sent via check to the address we have on file for you. Or you can sign up for e-refunding to receive your refund faster. You can use your refund for other educational-related expenses, such as transportation and housing. When you are receiving federal financial aid, there are a few requirements that must be met. You must always have a 2.0 GPA, which is about a C average, a completion rate of 67%, and complete your program within 150% of the credits required to graduate. For example, if you are enrolled in 12 credits for the fall term and you withdraw from 6 of them, you would have a 50% completion rate for the fall. It is a good idea to make sure your schedule is all set before classes even begin, to avoid having to pay for dropped classes and to keep your completion percentage above 67%. If you happen to fail any of these requirements, you will first go on a warning term. You are still eligible to receive financial aid during this term, but if you do not meet the requirements after the warning term, you would go on suspension, which means you are no longer be eligible to receive financial aid. If you go on suspension, you have the opportunity to file an appeal. This is an option if you had something happen in your life that was out of your control, which contributed to you not being successful for the last term. Are you concerned about managing your finances through college? Wolfie's Wallet is here to help you. Within this program, we have different ways to help you budget, learn about your student loans, and visit with an accredited financial counselor. Visit our website, madisoncollege.edu/financial-wellness for more information. We also have a textbook rental program that saves you money by allowing students to rent their textbooks instead of buying them. Textbook rental fees are charged based on your enrolled credits and are automatically added to your tuition account, so your financial aid disbursement can pay for them. Some exceptions to the textbook rental program include items that are one-time use, such as workbooks, lab manuals, or books that have access codes. If you need help paying for those items, you can use the financial aid book charge to cover them. The financial aid book charge allows you to spend up to $800 of your financial aid money on non-rental books before your financial aid is dispersed. Something important to remember is that you need to return your rented books on time to avoid any late fees. If you do not return your books after late fees are implemented, then you may be subject to paying full price for the book. You can return your books by placing them in the drop-off box on campus, or you can mail them back to the Truax bookstore by the due date, which will be posted on the bookstore website and printed on your textbook receipt. To order your books, log into your My Madison College account and click on your schedule. The requirements needed for each class will be listed there, and you can order your books online. You will have the option to ship your books to your campus or to your home. If you ship them to your home, you are responsible for paying for the shipping. For more information, please see the Madison College website. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us at 608-246-6170 or shoot us an email at financialaid@madisoncollege.edu. Welcome to Madison College.